today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he?
Yes, it's a catch. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start by running the option to the right. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's Allen. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 9 catches, 116 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd down at 4.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Working with his 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Allen hit. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And that is incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
2nd and 9 now. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Allen. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-task.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Micah Parsons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. 2nd and 6. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So here are the Bills to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Allen. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Singletary, a 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Allen going to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Man open left side. It's Williams.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Alvin and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Allen now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Williams brings it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They'll look to throw here. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Davis. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Flushed out right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Left side caught by Diggs. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's Williams on the catch. 7 yards, the pickup there. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll turn to Kamara. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. It's complete. Kamara. And they'll get this up to the 10, but that's all. A nice job there to bring him down defensively. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what
every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this,
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
with Mount Rainier in the distance, there are
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you've really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Seattle. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's a handoff out of the gun. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench to tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Now a second down and 6. Hands it off out of the gun.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Connection on that one. 32 yards.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Going to give this time to the tailback.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And his kick is good. And it'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
On first down, Reed. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Second and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's Reed. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. 6-0 our score after 1.
third down. It's Reed, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well, all right? If you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Second and 3. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when you do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
They'll run on first down.
It's Reed. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, it's Reed. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. On 3rd down, it's Reed. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Complete. That's Rodgers. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His first touchdown on the
Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Point after here coming up. And the lead is now 2. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throw left side, complete. That's Reed. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball...
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and nothing comes of this last-ditch attempted point as time will run out on this first half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Reed. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reed. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reed, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. On 3rd down, it's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run on first down. It's Reed, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a throw here to his running back. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw here. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And the defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Reed. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 1. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
They'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. It's Rodgers here with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, look at this play call. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Yannick Ngakoue in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And this one complete to Reed. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Harris to return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Forward for his running back, and he's got him complete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Now back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to go up top again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
They'll set up a throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.